Hey guys, what's going on? Mizu back here with another video. Today, I'm going to be showing you guys how to master and practice your aerial car control in Rocket League and how to air roll in Rocket League and get really good at that. They go very hand in hand, so if you want to be able to learn how to air roll like this, wherever you want around the field, go off the ceiling, recover, flip, air roll, and just fly around the field like this with perfect control, watch the rest of this video, guys, because I'm going to show you guys how to get good at air rolling in Rocket League. Alright guys, now if you've made it this far, clearly you want to learn. So, let me tell you guys a little something. If you guys, well, I already made a video explaining how to get good if you're on PC, use the rings map. This video is going to cater to those who can't be on a PC, who can't get those workshop maps. If you're on PC, this is still very good practice for you. I still do this practice all the time, but this is more catered towards those who can't, because the best practice is for workshop maps on PC. So if you're on Xbox, you're on PS4, you're on Nintendo Switch, this is mainly for you, but it's also for you on PC if you want as well. So, how to get good at aerial car control. Now, the thing is, to get good with aerial car control is, like anything in this game, it takes practice. You just gotta know what to practice. So, how you practice it. Do you guys see this little, like, lines here that I'm driving through right now? You guys see this? You see these lines that I'm driving through right now? Okay. What I want you to do is I want you to put on ball cam in free play. I want you to jump up, and I want you to air roll and stay between the lines and just feather your boost and just practice being able to stay between the lines and do a circle around the ball, and do it until you can do this. You should practice this until you can do it 5 times in a row. So I'm at 2. Now I'm at almost 3 here. You got 3. 4. Right here is 4, and this is the last lap. I'm gonna do this one really fast if I can. I don't care if I mess up. I'm just trying to do it quick. There we go. 5. See that? Practice doing this and do it the other way. Spinning the same way, though. Very important to spin the same way. Now, it's very important to be able to air roll in both directions. And people always ask me, what's better, manual air roll or air roll directional? You can pick. Pick manual air roll or directional air roll. Sit down right now and choose. Choose one right now. Just choose it. It's really this simple. Pick manual or directional right now. Most people at a high level do directional, but if you're playing the game casually, I would recommend manual, okay? But it doesn't matter. Pick, okay? Cool, you picked. Now, do this and decide manual, directional, and do it. If you're manual, pick a side, left or right. If you're directional, pick a side, left or right. So you pick left, just hold down air roll left and start flying around in circles like this. If you pick manual and you pick left, do this, start flying around in circles so you're going left. You pick right, hold down air roll right, fly in circles holding down air roll right. Same thing, do that, fly in circles holding air roll right. You're gonna pick manual, you're gonna fly to the right. Okay, cool, do circles flying to the right. Now, as you guys can probably tell, I'm really bad going to the right, because here's a little secret. You only need to get good air rolling to one side. You should be able to do both well, but you only need to perfect one side. Manual or directional, you only need to perfect one side. I'm really good at directional and manual to the left, and okay at manual to the right, and horrible directional to the right. Okay, so I can manual to the right, I can manual to the left, I can directional to the left, and this is when I was on champ. I was like champ 1, champ 2, champ 3. I was practicing this myself on PS4 because I didn't have any workshop maps. So I would do that a lot. That's one of the greatest ways to improve your car control in the air in Rocket League. Another great way is when you're going with the ball, holding down your directional or manual. Every time you go for an aerial, just hold it down. So say you want to go into a custom training pack. Let's go in, for example, literally anything. Redirects, all right? I'm just gonna hold it down the whole time. And then last second, like, let go. See? Just hold it down the whole time. And just get good at spinning. Get good at spinning. Just start practicing holding down air roll the whole time. There are no big secrets on how to get better at it. It just genuinely takes time. One of the ways that I learned how to hit the ball upside down, because you have to get comfortable at upside down aerials and upside down shots with aerials for 3v3, is I did this training pack, custom backboard shots by Squishy right here. Pause the video, screenshot it. I'm gonna go into it. I would do this one, and I would just hit it upside down the whole time. It allows you to practice your upside down control. So just instantly go upside down and practice like flying either side, doing whatever. You can turn this way, you can turn that way. You see what I mean? Just practice turning either side, flying upside down, hitting the ball. It's really important to practice, because if you get upside down and you get right side up, now you'll start being able to, when you're in any direction, be able to just start flying with air roll. See what I mean, guys? This is why air rolling is such a good thing to have up your sleeve, because whenever mainly you air roll when you're like turning, when you're trying to slow down, when you're trying to turn, when you're trying to adjust an aerial, that's the main time that you're gonna air roll and when it's gonna be useful in a game. So it's essentially mainly used for recoveries when you mess up a read in the air, or when you're trying to slow down your aerial, or when you're trying to change direction. So most of the time you're going to be air rolling in awkward situations. So understanding how your car flies upside down and right side up will allow you to air roll in awkward situations, which you're mainly going to be using it for anyways. So air roll lots. When you're in custom training, just start practicing things. That's what practice is for. So practice with this. Pick a side, left or right, pick a direction, directional or manual, and just start doing that. I also loved doing this, just flying up and being able to just control, fly over to one side, land. This is another really good practice, is if you can do this and just hit the crossbar. Just spin the whole time and hit the crossbar. Do it again. Like that. Now I'll try to hit the left post here. Spin the whole time, hit the left post. There you go. Spin the whole time, hit the right post. Alright, now you're going to want to do it upside down so you understand your car control. Upside down is very important here. And to hit it with this, the crossbar upside down. There you go. Hit it on the left side, upside down. There you go. We're gonna hit it on the right side, upside down. You guys catch the drift. These are all drills that you should be doing. Every training pack that you should go if you're trying to learn air rolls, just air roll for every ball. Air roll here, air roll in the air. Just literally every time you do anything from now on, just hold air roll and you'll just start getting an understanding for it. Just start air rolling for things. It makes things way easier. Another reason why using air roll is so good is, you guys see that recovery that I just did? I need to get a second jump towards the ground. I use my second jump to get to the ground quickly. I'm up on the backboard. I need to get to this ground fast. I air roll sideways, use my second jump, I'm on the ground. Air roll sideways, use my second jump, I'm closer to the ground. Air roll sideways, use my second jump, closer to the ground. You guys see that? It's very important. Having good control of your air rolls are very important for mainly, like I was saying, recovery on aerials, recoveries with your just recoveries on the ground. Like, there are lots of things that air rolling will make you better at. It's very important to be able to air roll well. If you're of high diamond into champ, start air rolling with your air dribbles. You know what I mean? Just start air rolling in general. Air rolling isn't a necessity to have in all situations, but if you just practice air rolling in areas you shouldn't be air rolling, and you understand you shouldn't be practicing them, as long as you don't do it in game, that's fine. But you should be practicing it. You should literally be air rolling for everything. Like, even when you shouldn't be, just air roll for it. It'll help you practice it. Like, this was dumb for me to air roll for, but I'm gonna do it anyways. I'm just gonna air roll. This is a big one. This is a big one, actually. When I was practicing air roll, I forgot to tell you guys, this is a big one. Whenever I'm practicing something, and at the time I was practicing air rolls, when a goal goes in, practice the thing that you're practicing during that time of when the goal goes in, because you have nothing better to do. Watch, the goal goes in, practice your air rolling. You're sent up in the air, practice recovering onto the ceiling, flipping off the ceiling. Practice that. It's a very good practice. Every time, guys, that you get a goal, I want you guys flying to the ceiling with your air roll, practice, and then jumping off. Do that. Every single time that you score a goal, I want you to recover with your air roll, go onto the ceiling, and jump off. Just practice doing that. Air roll to the ceiling. It's gonna practice awkward air rolling every time. That's gonna be every time you score. When you're not even meaning to practice, you're just gonna practice it. You know what I mean? That's another really good form of practice. So now you guys know, the more time you put into it, the better you'll get at it. You know the ring drill. You know the upside down goal to goal drill. You know just flying around. You know to always do it even when you shouldn't, just in training, because it'll practice doing it in awkward scenarios so you understand and you just have the skill to when you need to use it, it's there. So just go for it and like everything you do, just go for it. And then you also understand that every time you score a goal or your teammate scores a goal, just air roll. Just air roll, man. Just like practice weird stuff. When the game's over and you're in the post-game celebration, just air roll. Like literally, when I was practicing, I was air rolling every ball, even if it was dumb. Like I was just doing this. Even if it was dumb, I was just air rolling. Like I just literally never stopped. Every ball I was air rolling. I was like, okay, I'm popping it up here. I'm just gonna air roll again. Like it was just dumb from me, but I did it because that's what you need to do. Again, see, I'm trying to air roll, get to the ceiling, just like that. You air roll everything, and that's going to allow you to really just be able to use it in situations where you need to. Like here, air roll. Why not just do a spin? You know what I mean? Here, let's do a spin. Just practice it. It's really good. It's really, really, really good practice. And then custom training as well. Just go for lots of air roll shots and custom training. Understand your car upside down. And that is the best practice that I can give you for getting better at your aerial car control. And before we end the video, I want to see who makes it through the video, who actually watches the whole thing. So if you're watching the video right now, I want you to say in the chat, air rolling is super cool. Air rolling is super cool. Just say that in the comment section so I know who the real ones are. I know who watched through this part of the video. I want to see anyone who actually watched through this part of the video. Just drop air rolling is super cool in the comments and I'll know that you watched that far. I'll know that you're a real homie, and I'll definitely recognize you in the stream if you drop it. So make sure that you guys are enjoying the video. Or sorry, I hope that you guys enjoyed the video. I hope that you guys do get better at air rolling with this. I mean, air rolling is kind of a complicated thing to learn. It's not something that you can be like, all right, in this angle, do this. It's just something that takes repetition and practice. Kind of like riding a bicycle. You can't really be taught. You can be shown the fundamentals, but you just need to practice it yourself to be able to do it. So, yeah, guys, I gave you all the drills to practice it. It's up to you whether or not you're going to put in the time for it. This is how I got good. This is how so many other people got good with it. You kind of just got to do it. So, yeah, without further ado, guys, I hope that you guys enjoyed the video. I'll be back in next week with another tutorial video. I can't say what it is yet, but let me just say it involves that motion. Wonder what it could be. Most of you guys probably already know, but I'll see you guys next week for the next tutorial. Thank you guys for being awesome, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out for now.